Um, you know, I think kind of in the back of my head, I always had talked about staying within USADA just in case I wanted to. And, I know that when I retired, it was because I wanted to. It wasn't because I had to or anything like that. It was just like, felt like I wanted to focus on some other things, including, starting a family and just give my body and mind a rest after 20 some odd years of grinding, and never ruled it out, absolutely. The lead up to this was in my time off, taking a couple of high-level grappling competitions for fun and to stay competitive, and then getting a couple of offers from the UFC on short notice fights where I was like, man, I would if I would be taken a little more serious, to the current landscape of the division and the landscape of the UFC, and just feeling like I want to do it, and that's the big switch, is just me just feeling like I want to.
When you look at your opponent coming up, if no one has seen him fight before, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Ricky Simone, and I feel like this has been a general theme throughout my career. I was one of the pioneers for the sport, especially in the lighter weight divisions. You're constantly faced with, hey, who's this guy? And he's a tough guy. Really good wrestler, really good striker, doesn't get fatigued, he believes in himself. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
The California Kid, Urijah Faber.
I know where I stand. I've been in here training with the best guys for close to 2 decades now, and continued even in retirement to be present every single day in each of the practices, not necessarily grinding the whole time, but absorbing it, doing the things that I wanted to.
I don't know that you ever got the butterflies, but are you getting the butterflies? I mean, is that kind of, I don't know if it's nervousness or just anticipation of this fight coming up. I mean, does that kind of hit you at all?
No, not at all. One of the reasons that I was like, started to say, all right, maybe this is time to wrap it up, is because I was getting harder for me to get excited for fights. I went up a weight class to fight Frankie Edgar to try to get some stuff going, and that was in the Philippines. That last fight in the hometown arena, with the buildup of it being my last fight and just the being sentimental and just savoring the whole process, that really did, I ended on a note where I was excited, and that's what I was searching for, and I feel like I'm going to be able to get that back for this fight. I don't know if it's going to be a one-off thing. Right now I'm really enjoying the process, and I feel like I'm going to go out there and have a great performance. But, I'll take things as they come. Henry Cejudo just, stepped up and won another belt, and called myself out along with my teammate Cody and my old rival Dominic Cruz. That's intriguing. TJ Dillashaw's out for getting caught cheating, PEDs. He'll be back in a year and a half or so. People would probably like to see that fight. There's a lot of options out there. I'll have to talk to Dana and the UFC brass and see how I feel. If I enjoy this process like I have been, I'll probably stick around. If not, then it's back to the dad bod.